Hello, everyone. I may have done something that caused my stream to hiccup a bit, but I think we're all right. Hope everyone's having a great weekend before the 4th of July. It's very hot here. I've had the air conditioner on all day, but it's off for the stream because of how loud it is. So it's going to get toasty in here. I've got my small fan on though, so at least I get a breeze. Yeah, we're a little before, so it's all right if I have to wrangle something. I do have the city loading though, just because it takes so long, and sometimes that can cause other things to go slightly wonky if I change focus. Let's see, how hot is it today? I so often don't bother looking at the actual numbers because I'm just going by how hot it feels. My phone is saying 88 Fahrenheit at the moment. But it may get up to 90 in a couple hours. This morning was really nice. I sat out on the deck and enjoyed my tea while the birds were flying around. The deck is in the shade in the morning, so it's really nice. Yeah, it's been pretty good, except for being indoors, oddly enough. Almost there. It's taking its time loading. Almost there. Now, sometimes it crashes when it reaches the end of loading, so I won't take us over there just yet. We'll see if it comes up all the way first. Like, yeah, there's a progress bar, but it pauses all the time. So it's not really a good indicator of how long you actually have left until you start to learn where the pauses are. Okay, we seem to be all right. Alright, here we are. So the plan for today is I would love us to get our lovely university here all the way up to 5 stars, and I'd love us to have our hotel chain up to 5 stars if we possibly can. And if we can do that, I'm kind of thinking those are the major goals for this city. Because we've maxed out our stock exchange here. We've got a nice 3-star airport, and that's as high as the airport goes. There's a sawmill that's got a star rating, but we've already done forestry areas, so I don't feel a super huge need to get that all the way up. Hello, Reliable Battles. How's it going? Is this a single hotel chain model? Can't make other chains / brands? Yeah, no, the hotel chain is just your city's chain. There are not multiple chains. So let's turn on time again. And one thing I'd like to do, because it is the 4th of July weekend, somewhere in the options, where is the night-day cycle? There it is. We'll turn that on for now. And park policies. Celebrate. Fireworks show in the park every night. Fireworks are organized daily after the sunset instead of every week. Let's turn that on. Happy 4th of July. Fireworks for everyone. Hello, Leaf Dancer Lila. It is okay. It is roasting hot here. I had to turn off the air conditioner because it'd be really loud if I left it on. And okay, what else? There was another policy I wanted to enact. Okay, policies. I don't usually go in here. Here we go. Education boost. Boost the education budget and make young adults automatically choose education over working. Prioritizes education over working for young adults, increases education budget by 25%. So if we turn this on, we should have more people coming to the university. Yeah, see, look at that. Suddenly we have enough people attending. Now, one side effect of this is sometimes you then end up with not enough people working in your industrial areas. Because any job that actually wants less educated people suddenly won't have people who want they won't have people around who want those jobs. Yes, air conditioners do make sound. I'm sure if I had more choice over what air conditioner I was using, I might have had the chance to get a quieter one, but this is the one that the previous owner of the condo very kindly left with it. And it's loud. Alright, let's see. This cemetery has finished emptying. Let's allow it to pick up people again. This one has no room, so we'll start emptying it. I think I'll just kind of make a sweep of my cemeteries and garbage dumps. Make sure that those are all okay. Those cemeteries are doing fine. What I'm kind of watching out for is I don't want to be stuck with a bunch of full cemeteries if we get hit with a death wave. That's right, we have more stuff going on with the trains. You could turn it on when you do city demo. Yes, the bulldozer has a loud sound effect as well. Loud compared to everything else in the game. Oh, someone must have won a sports game. Yep. That tends to trigger little bursts of happiness around town, especially close to the field. Wow, I put a bunch of cemeteries here. It's kind of nuts. This has become a busy area. Alright, so the university, oh yes, has plenty of people at this point. We don't need to worry about that at all. Maybe you should turn your AC off when you're on voice calls with friends. Ask your friends if they can hear it, because a lot of software that processes voice, a lot of software has some way of filtering out ambient noise. I've got something like that running right now that's actually cutting out the noise of the fan that I've got next to me. But yeah, ask the people you're talking to if it's actually a problem, because they might not be hearing it so much. Yeah, there was a reason I put in a lot of cemeteries, because there were unique buildings that got unlocked by filling up a lot of them. And I don't necessarily need to have that many now, but it's actually kind of nice to have them if a death wave happens. Not so much for the capacity in terms of storage capacity, but in the number of hearses you have. Ooh, it's getting dark. Oh, this power line must have gotten broken when we put in that road. Oh wow, look at that. Stock exchange lit up. That's glitzy. That's just ridiculous. Hopefully get some fireworks at some point. Ooh, and our tourism area is lit up a lot. This is actually really cool to see. Countdown clock. Yeah, American football stadium is all lit up. Baseball, oh, somebody died. Does the Plaza of the Future look... Oh! Now it's a QR code. At nighttime, it's a real QR code. I never noticed that because I never had the day-night cycle on. Alright, now the phone's coming out. Okay, yes. So this actually does bring up the page that says, "You've made it this far. What next? There's more to do. Chirper has another quest for you. Clue, look for the hidden message with a code to decipher." So I'll zoom in a little more. If you don't get to it now, you can get to it on the play back later in the VOD or on YouTube. There we go. What happens if I zoom in? Okay, yeah, you can kind of see the objects that are there. Is that a huge number of cars? It kind of is. I'm gonna work on that in a bit. Right now that the university's under control... Oh, look at that. There's the hotel on a boat. That's kind of cute. That kind of reminds me of the yacht in Raft. Yep, boat hotel. It's got all its stats maxed out. Our money is going down, though. I would like this to not happen. Is this because I bumped up my education budget? Oh, our healthcare budget is also through the roof. I think I might have done that to handle a death wave. Oh, I hate sliders sometimes. There we go. Let's see if that improves things. Probably not great to have that so far out of balance. It's getting better. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, they're great when you don't want to be precise, but as soon as you do, then they're terrible. All right, hotels. Okay, city hotel. Basic hotel for every city's needs. Boat hotel, we've got one of those. All right, so we need more profit from hotels in order to unlock the 4-star ones. Mountain Lodge, a large wooden lodge with cozy rooms and excellent room service. Perfect for a nature getaway, where I know where that needs to go. That needs to go... Oh! Fireworks. Happy 4th of July, everyone! The European sirens are fun. Oh, wow, it's big. Okay, well, let's put it... Oh, let's put it kind of on the bigger road. The sound of Independence Day. Ambulances. Yeah, or fire trucks. Or police cars tracking down the people who are setting off fireworks illegally in the neighborhood for months afterwards. Seriously, I mean, I would say that it sounds like a bomb going off next door because it really, literally is a bomb going off next door. Let's see. You are doing great for sightseeing in nature because you're right here in the park. You do not have a lot of business or shopping nearby. We could tweak this. Now, as I recall, the little lodge doesn't care about those things. Yeah, the rental cabin only cares about sightseeing and nature. But this bigger mountain lodge does like to have those things. So let's see what we're doing here. Okay, well, we could put some commercial along this little road. police actually doing something about illegal fireworks? Well, they don't seem to be. Which is the problem. How did that get left out? Is there something there? There must have been like a... there must have been something there. I can't see because it's dark. Spot looks steep. Yeah, but that shouldn't... I don't know. That shouldn't prevent all zoning. Oh well. I'm gonna put in some low-density commercial. Just kind of small next to the park. Just so these guys have something they can spend their money on. Is that where we filled in an earthquake fault? Maybe. I'll take a look when it's a little lighter out. Okay, you're gonna get a little bit of shopping appeal. And offices would bring in good business appeal. That might be a little out of our way for this area. And let's see, 1090. Let's tweak this a bit. 1228. $13.58. 1480. $1,700. And the appeal's about to go up because more stuff's going in. Whoa, 20 out of 20. Okay. We're getting pretty full on guests, too. 2,600. 2,716. Nope. Back down again. 614. Okay, that seems to be at a pretty good place. Alright, well, a few more of those could do it. Do we have... I know we put in the boat hotel. Roadside motels, 2 stars. City hotels does best when surrounded by commercial and office areas. Shopping and business. Business is all up there. Shopping is all through here. Let's put this in. Every city should have at least one city hotel. Alright, you've got your sightseers, you've got your business peeps. You've got a little bit of shopping. You can maybe fill out the extra edge zones here too. I do like to make sure people can get lunch. What was this again? Airline headquarters building. Okay, that's a thing that makes sense. Oh, was that where we filled in an earthquake fault? Let's see. I don't know. It's not entirely flat. I guess it's just slightly off. In a way that I wouldn't usually care about. But let's see if leveling that out does anything. Huh, yeah, that seems to... Oh, no? If I want to fill in this area, there's that one spot it won't let me. And I can't tell why. Okay, let's look at our city hotel again. Got a little more shopping appeal. Let's pull it up a little more. Is there anything underground there? There might be. Let's take a look while that's building itself up. Make sure I found the right place. That's the spot. Now if I can't go down while I'm looking at that, where's the road? I don't see anything. I don't know. It's not like I necessarily need to put something right there. Yeah, weird. Alright, well, your shopping appeal is going up. Let's maybe wait till this figures itself out. Because it'd be nice for these meters to settle down and be where they're going to be before I start futzing with the prices. Wow, there we go. 100% popularity. 2520. It just brings it down. I guess we're in a good position there. So we could do with a couple more like that. Now, unfortunately, these special airport hotels do not factor into the hotel system. They are part of the airport, and they boost the rating of the airport. They do not count as hotels that are part of the hotels DLC. And that goes for basically anything else that's a hotel, that is a building that calls itself a hotel, but is not actually part of the DLC. Boat hotel. There's other places we could maybe put a boat hotel. Though it doesn't want to be against these quays. Oh, this could do. Kind of taking up the whole river. You have no shopping appeal. Ah. I should put you on the other side if I want you to have shopping appeal. Which means I'd need to lose the quays. I could also just add more commercial to the other side. I think that's what I'll do. Boat hotel. Well, you can't fault it for dishonesty. It's so out of scale with everything else here, though. Someone doesn't like fire risk. How's fire safety? Ah, these places, not great. Let's put a high-capacity fire station here. The airport could also use nearby support. Higher capacity fire helicopter depot. You know, it seems appropriate to have that right by the airport. Though that doesn't seem to count in terms of coverage for buildings. I think I'm going to take that out. Definitely want one near the forestry area. And the other industry. Oh, that's the farm. That's not the standard industry area. How's our university? 4,000 students? Okay. That policy change made a huge difference. What's the catch here? Free lunch? Sure, why not? You know, I should object to fireworks going off so close to buildings, but I think I'm gonna be okay with it. Oh my goodness, we are just shy of the next level. Where's that new boat hotel? Where are you hiding? There you are. I bet if we tweak this profit just a little bit... Okay, 2,000 a week. Can we get it higher than that? Usually dips under a little bit and then more guests come in. No, it was doing pretty well where it was. We've got enough people, it's popular enough, we can start maybe charging a little bit more than the default. Not quite there. Well, one more fairly basic one should do it. Maybe we can put one of these. We've already got so many in our actual tourist area. Maybe we need another tourist area. Or we could just have an old inn near our pedestrians. Wouldn't take much. Not a whole lot of nature here, but plenty of other stuff going on. Okay. Not quite enough. Again, a relative lack of commercial. Let's replace this with commercial. Oh, someone said finally more luxurious tripper hotel options. Okay, that is probably telling us that we have done a good enough job. But let's do our due diligence here. Okay, that should be alright. What have we got next? We've got Conference Hotel, a tall, modern hotel perfect for all kinds of business meetings and conferences. So that's like the City Hotel, but bigger. We could flat out replace one with the other. Ocean Resort, luxurious overwater bungalows with private pools and rentable boats. The entrance building includes a large sunbathing area and a fancy restaurant. That may really want a big water area. Spa resort, a spa hotel with multiple pools, a massage service, and a large outdoor area. Okay, well, let's try this first. Yeah, out of 1,800 students required for the next ranking, we have like 4,000. It's nuts. Okay, so here's this spa resort. Our designated tourist zone. Oop. There we go. We have loads of students. I just got an achievement for having one campus each in the prestigious ranking. So apparently you only need one in a city for that, but you have to have built enough over all your save files. Alright, we're now prestigious. We can have another academic statue, a chess club, a university media lab, a school of science, and the science center. Water simulation is the academic work created. Small-scale water analyzation in games by Tim Bellhill. You know, that's funny, because one of the reasons this game uses so much computing power is just to make the water behave realistically. Alright, well, let's add stuff to this then. Let's get in all our new buildings. Let's see, university campus area. Thank you. Let's find all this new and cool stuff. The gym, we have that. The cafeteria, the fountain, the library, the math club, the commencement office, statue 1, auditorium. Did I put one of those in? Yes, it's over there. The laboratories, I think that's over there. The bookstore, that's over there. Media Lab, versatile laboratory that utilizes technology, science, and art in their research. Media Lab increases student capacity, campus attractiveness, and boosts academic works creation. Okay, well, let's put it on the other side of the other laboratory. The chess club is for chess enthusiasts to teach, study, and play in a casual setting. Increases area attractiveness. Okay, well, let's put that over in kind of the student life area. Let's see. I'm gonna move this over a smidge. And we can put the chess club across from this other building. Pawn takes queen, and that's a checkmate. Okay, statue 2. Now, where were you when we were trying so hard to get appeal for all that other stuff we wanted to unlock? School of Science. New technologies allow us to gain an edge in the highly competitive marketplace. Income from all specialized industries is increased while reducing city pollution and electricity consumption. Faculty increases campus attractiveness and requires a university campus area. Yeah, so these school of whatevers that you can add to college campuses generally have some large bonus for the campus as a whole. Or the city as a whole, I should say. That's a unique building. Okay. And you somehow don't have water. Knights Templar, come out of hiding, see state of the world, and go back to hiding. Alright. Well, there's our university. 5 stars. Looking good. Ah, now this cemetery we can finally move. And I think there was one more sports field I wanted to put in. I think basketball is the last one that we don't have yet, and that should fit up here. I might have to extend that road a bit. Okay. What's that? That's a police headquarters. I could also rethink things down here. Oh yeah, I could just put it down here. Let's make sure the campus area covers all of what we want it to cover. There we go. Looks beautiful at night. Alright, well, let's look at these. What about this? Oh, okay, this isn't too huge. In fact, it... Alright. Well, okay, yeah, I at least need a wider section of river to accommodate this. So it could go, like, here. The Ocean Resort is more than a hotel, it's an attraction in and of itself. Problem is, there's not really anything... Well, there's nature. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do. I was kind of thinking this would be more of an industrial coastline, but... I may just replace some other hotel with this if I really need to wrangle it, because each rank of hotel has higher profit margins than the last, so we could just replace the one with the other. Yeah, with no sightseeing appeal, it's not going to do much. Our shorelines are not super well set up for that sort of thing. But that's okay. I was gonna put in a spa resort. Oh, maybe I could put that up here. I'm kind of seeing the benefit of pulling this out. Put you over there. Oh, or we can't tuck it in there, unfortunately. Let's see. This is something else that really wants a lot of both sightseeing and shopping. I guess this is not quite enough for it. It's just a little bit too far out. Now what I could do is move this a little closer into everything. That improves things a bit.
Warning. Experts predict an earthquake could hit the area soon.
Oh, over here. Oh, right by our power generation. Alright, well, Spa Resort can wait. Alright, first things first. Update the stream title. Lucky 13. Alright, now... evacuate you in the area. It's kind of the only shelter I have around here. .6. Oh, goodness. All right, bring it on. That's right, where a bunch of earthquakes have been. Yeah, if there is any kind of fault line here, this would be it. I'll just have some tea until it happens. Come on. There's not many people going into these. Here we go. Right here.
It is occurring. Don't panic and wait for help if you are in the affected area.
Alright, well that was fun. First things first, I'm gonna pause before I draw this back in. Repair these roads. Good to go. Okay, the danger has passed, so everyone can come out. Not that many of you ever went in. Sillies. Managed not to take out the park. I'll maybe level this out first. There, that'll make it a little kinder. Water's broken. Let's give this a moment. There we go. And up here. Alright, well that wasn't ideal, but honestly it was pretty okay. Holly Davies, I don't see why you're complaining about that anymore, because you're on a bus now. You're not here. However, these... Okay, they're connected to other things now. We can still connect them across that fault, though. Alright, well, back to our hotels. How is our spa resort doing? Pretty good, actually. 40.26. What happens if we lower the price a bit? Doesn't actually help. Okay, we need 40K weekly hotel profit in order to get to 5-star hotels. This conference hotel wants business, a little bit of sightseeing, a little bit of shopping. Everyone loves you. Now we just gotta wait for people to come in. What's it look like? It's alright. It's got our logo on it. You're still emptying out. Let's maybe have you not empty out for a while, since there are some dead people to collect over there. Everywhere else is looking pretty good, though. People are starting to come in. Might want to expand the city a little bit to really take full advantage of all the space we have. We can keep building hotels, but it doesn't really increase the amount of stuff there is to see. Ah, people are really coming in now, though. Let's see. Sightseeing, shopping, a little nature. This would do well near the park as well. It's really way more of a nature appeal thing, though. There's a few places that are ready to get rebuilt. There's one. Did I see another somewhere? Yes. What's this? Firehouse. That got knocked down. Oh, the boat hotel. We'll have to rebuild that. Alright, well, that'll get itself situated. Where is traffic terrible? This road, mostly. It might be because there's not a more direct way to get over here. I'm gonna try... Oh yeah, I'm gonna make this section larger. Distance too short to upgrade that. That is a somewhat serious problem. Slope too steep. What happens if I take this bypass out? There you go. Now I can put it back. Road tolls, road condition. Bus only. There we go. And let's make sure there are... Make sure there are no lights. This section still needs upgrading. All right. Now hopefully people will use this a little more and this road a little less if they want to get over here. Does that change patterns at all? A little bit. Definitely loosened up this part. This is still busy though. Where are you all going? You're going from this corner all the way up there. Well, that's kind of why I put that train line in. People are using these other paths too. Is the train actually working after the earthquake? That's actually a good question. It's still taking 80 residents per week. So it is apparently functioning. As is the metro. We've got a lot of bus lines, and some of them are a little hard to keep apart. Or to tell apart. Or to tell exactly what they're doing. It's bus line 8. What are you up to? You need bigger buses is what you need. Why won't you let me choose one, though? Do others have this problem? I'm not able to select other buses. That's weird. I wonder what's going on. Can I change it here? No. Is there something wrong with the bus depot? Which I think is somewhere over here. It's fine. Not letting me change. That's really weird. I feel like that's a bug. But let's keep on changing things around here. So we're getting about 5K a week from this conference hotel. Meanwhile, from other hotels right next to it. Can I... Yes, I can turn this on. We're only getting like $331 a week from this budget hotel. About 2K from the city hotel. So I think what are the expenses here? I mean, the expenses aren't bad either. If we do get too cluttered with hotels, we can just start bulldozing some of them. Let's put these facing each other. Your business appeal is not so good, though, because you're on the other side of the street. Put you back to back instead. We'll just let it fill up for a little bit. Alright, let's... I'm kind of thinking... This is a nice big square. Not much really going on in it. If we expand out this way, then there's a lot we can do just on this square. We could also say the same for this square, and we've got some nice scenery to work with. We could also get some mileage out of filling in the rest of our coverage here on the coastline. We might be able to buy a couple things at once. Kind of thinking if we plan on expanding out this way, there is some capability of maybe running the highway across as well, which could improve things overall. This has got more interesting scenery, though. I don't know, what do you think, chat? West Square or East Square? Either way, I think some highway shenanigans are in order. And maybe another park, which could give us more good places for hotels. There's also this land down here I haven't done much with. Our pollution isn't so bad anymore. There's another highway to the south to consider. That's true. There's this highway here. If we were gonna connect to it as smoothly as possible, I'd want to take this center one and then one of these two sections. The lake's kind of nice. What are the natural resources here? There's some oil reserves, not that I do much with those. Let's try and make better use of this chunk here. Let's see if we can get both of these in one fell swoop. Yes. Okay, that gives us loads of new area to work with. And gives us better access up here. I mean, I could have expanded around the mountain. The nice thing about this southern section is it's kind of free of the pollution from up here. We have improved things a lot, though. We could even move some of that over here, get it away from the university. But let's get... Oh, what in the world is this? More ruins. Let's get the highway hooked up first. Oh, this is another train line. Alright, well, we'll see better how that looks in the morning. First of all, glowing ruins, well, the light is hitting them in a particular way. Okay, I'm getting into some serious expansion mode, so I'm going to turn off the day-night cycle. We're not sightseeing anymore. So we've got another nice rock. We've got this lake. We've got all that stuff. Here are the ruins that are just outside city limits. Wow, those are very rectangular ruins. It's like medieval. Alright, well, first things first. Yeah, look at that. There's a train track. It's going over those rocks. Alright, that gives us other possibilities. So let's... pause this. Take out a chunk of road. And somewhere I have a lovely T intersection. Yeah, it looks a lot like the others. This is also a three-way intersection, kind of a small one. This one looks very much like the one that we start with, though it's also smaller. 16290. Ah. Okay, yes, and these are both highways. One of them's using on-off ramps, and the other isn't. Any others of these worth our notice? Entrance roundabout. We have one of those. We might be about to lose it. Oh, simple highway to 6-lane. That's kind of nice. Roundabout exit. Some other fancy things. Okay, let's go for this. Highway. There we go. Oh, that's terrible. Here I am trying to make it more reasonable. Okay, now nothing's broken that wasn't before. This is gonna have to become a more interesting off-ramp. Maybe we'll do like we did up here. How large is this fancy thing that was over here? Upton Park Roundabout. Big and fancy. Usable by pedestrians. Let's try that. In order to do that, I'm going to have to pause everything again. You're still big. I rather like this. Ah, this is a different type of road than I was using. What I want is a 6-lane median road with trees. Oh, what do you mean space already occupied? The problem is it's too hung up on these being here. And it's too hung up on exactly what type of road it's going into. Can I try recreating it myself? What kind of road is that? That is a 2-lane, one-way road with grass on either side. There's something fancy there, something clever that they're doing to make them connect nicely on either end. I think I'm gonna go with something simpler. Alright, I think I will use the same roundabout that we had before up there. Do I have any fancier ones? No. Intersection, four-way interchange. You think the space is already occupied because you don't want to connect to that? Is there something I forgot to bulldoze? Those are just trees. Well, we could turn you around. Okay, now I want 6-lane road with median trees and bus lanes. I do love my bus lanes. There we go. No wacky connections required. Okay, everything is now fixed that was fixed before. Oh. Academic year report, well done. Alright, well let's just run this road along. It's an interesting little cliff. Let's make it a little more interesting than just a straight line. Let's send it as a nice bridge over the river. And then we'll send it over here. You are the right side of the road. Okay, now the challenge here is to make the two sides of the road look good next to each other. Perfect. The towers line up. There we go. That looks pretty good. So we should start seeing some traffic coming through. And people should be coming through here. That's all fine. All right. Well, now what? Now I guess we need another nice tourist area. Or something that's got maybe some mixed use going on so we can get lots of different hotel appeals all in one place. We've got this nice lake here. Maybe plan on making a nature reserve. Okay, I like this plan. Let's plan on having like some boating on that lake. We could. It would also make a good place for one of these hotels. One of these water-based ones. It's nice clean water. We're not putting any sewage in it. Alright, let's plan on having another exit into surface streets like here. I know I just spent ages building those things, but it's okay. And let's start this as a medium road. We can upgrade it later. We probably will want to connect it up here at some point, somehow. But hopefully large vehicles will want to take the freeway. Oh, look at that. There's no real reason to use the roundabout. But some cars are taking it anyway, even when they're going straight. That's interesting. Alright, well. It's an interesting rock. It's like a mesa. Alright, well let's give ourselves... We've got a lot of money to work with, so we don't have to worry about... running out of money while we're hanging out here. Instead, I'm gonna actually go ahead and connect this up. I'm actually gonna put in some 90-degree bends at first so that I can line up the angles to be more what I want. Though I think I will ultimately make this more of an S-bend. Okay, now... Alright, yeah, nature appeal is going to be really high near this coast. It's going to be really high right around the lake. Let's draw in another grid here. Let's actually make it district, just so I remember what I'm doing here. Let's kind of fill in this area. Pleasant Park. Alright. Sounds like something out of Roller Coaster Tycoon. Alright. Sure, why not? And we may want some residential down here later, but for now... let's just get a road grid in. Let's actually try going for the one-way roads strategy here. There's one. There's another. There's one. There's another. We'll leave that open for now. Let's go on this side. Alright, now we've got this train line. We've got the luxury of planning things out, so let's actually plan things a bit. Right now I've got the train coming in from this corner, coming all the way down through here. I don't necessarily have a good way to connect. Well, there are some awkward ways I could connect the train. I don't necessarily need to come up with that just yet. What I would like to do is have a train station here. Especially since this is going to be a touristy place too. Elevated train, train station, cargo train. What we really want is hubs. Hubs that include a train. Bus, train, tram, the train, the metro, multi-platforms that are just trains, metro, monorail, train. Okay. This train metro hub is pretty good, actually. And we could actually put it in the middle of a section. It would be a little loud.
Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future.
Oh,
Residents
no.
should seek shelter immediately if any is available.
There is a building you can use to detect that. I wonder if we have access to it. Yes, we do. The Deep Space Radar. Put it near the university. Oh, it's already on its way. Oh. It's just gonna hit our train track. All right. Or near the train track.
A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
All right. Well, we'll see some helicopters coming to put the forest fires out, but that is fine. Yes, a new attraction. Just like the other one. Okay. That's got the train on that side and the metro on the other side. I want it the other way around. Okay, we're gonna have to wire this place up with all of our usual needs. Let's turn this off for now, because I'm not actually doing anything with it. So the two big questions are, where do I want the metro to come in? The metro's got a big loop here. I could just extend the loop. That's easy enough. Especially since everything's underground. It would separate those two stations by quite a lot, though. I'm kind of thinking maybe there needs to be a transfer station. Elevated station with shops. Elevated station. Parallel underground metro station. Yes, I would like that here. So what I want to do is take out this metro station. I'm going to put in it's the large underground. It's got 4 crossing tracks. Don't want that. You go here. Put a nicer bend in it. Slope too steep. It's coming way under. Something about this worked before. There. Okay, now you... I don't want to create a new line. Am I going to have to make this whole loop again? I think I may need to. Alright, this will disrupt things momentarily. But first, we need to redo our metro line. Add a stop there, add a stop here. Complete line. And now time for the other. All right. This is the counterclockwise loop. And this is the clockwise loop. You may need higher capacity cars. Interesting, it'll let me choose those. Alright, but now that that's here, now we can make more tracks. This is the metro side. No, this was. And we'll just have a line going between these two stations. Meanwhile, over here, this train track can come up here, and over, we could send it underground too. I'm not necessarily opposed to that, but let's leave it up here for now. Back onto ground level. Okay, that'll let us get train traffic into this area. Might not do a whole lot else for now, but that will at least get us started. So let's start filling in the rest of what this space needs. Alright, now if we're gonna center this stuff around tourism... let's see... nothing so much comes to mind. Let's get some unique buildings in here. Unique buildings, parks, whatever we want to do. That's financial district stuff. That's the treasure hunt. I've kind of looked at those. Landmarks. Oh, London Eye. Big Ferris wheel. Grand Central Terminal. Build the Grand Central Terminal Train Museum in your city to give citizens and tourists an interesting place to visit. Well, this is definitely a place for train enthusiasts. Statue of Liberty. Must be placed roadside, so not on an island somewhere. London Eye, it's a big Ferris wheel. Theater. I kind of want larger blocks for some of these. Brandenburg Gate. Cinema. Winter Market. City Hall. Nah. Department store. Chirpex's launch site. We could build that. Okay, we should do that also. But for now, let's start giving this place kind of a mixture of office and commercial stuff. And we can get some hotels in. There's a conference hotel. Put you here. We've got no appeal just yet, but we're gonna fix that. Let's start drawing in some office. And some commercial. And let's get some power in. And now we can turn on this station. They've got plenty of sightseeing. Mostly they are in need of business. Aren't those one-way roads? Guess I didn't make them one-way roads. How are our hotels doing? How big is this? Okay, we want to build this slightly off the main road. We do want it to have good highway access. Let's just give it a little one-way loop. Wow, not many cities have their own rocket launch site. Proud to live here, getting really high. Groovy. The ultimate trip. Alright, let's fill in more office. Let's just be really sensitive to what the hotel wants. You need water and electricity. When do you decide that you have enough water? I guess that's when. Okay, how's our metro? Need bigger cars. My window back. You are needing high capacity car as well. Meanwhile, this little south line is not taking many people yet, but it is taking a few. Car trip saved 100%. Well, that's good. Ah. We could connect a train over this way. Come around the back. That's not a terrible idea. I did set a goal of maxing out our hotels, though. Oh, we're so close. Okay, let's get in a spa resort. That's gonna want some commercial nearby. Not getting a lot of nature, though. I guess we're not quite close enough to the lake. Okay, well, new plan. We're gonna move you for a sec. Don't worry about being over there, just for a moment. I'm gonna make another little road chunk here. Just to pull us within range of the nature stuff. And then I will move you back. I'll just leave the other one for now. You're gonna want more commercial. So I'm gonna fill those in. That should bring the power over too. Wow, the east-west line is really busy. I'm still working on this. I need more metro trains. Let's try 6 going each way. That was clockwise. We need counterclockwise. Oh, interesting. That one's less busy, but let's not presume it will stay that way. Can I change my bus types yet? No, it won't let me. Why in the world not? Okay, you have less sightseeing to sustain you, so let's get some more unique buildings out. The Grand Mall. You know what? We still haven't put one of these in. Plan on expanding the area around it. Lungs of the city, that's kind of big. Old Market Street. Need more walking tours for that. The Pyramid of Safety. Opera House. Oh, surely that must count for sightseeing. It doesn't quite reach the spa. All right. I thought it would. Sea Fortress? We could put it in the lake. That's great. I love it. And it wants a road. Ironically, it is also missing water. You know, it shows the radius of sightseeing things, but then the radius shows you all the way out to the very edge of what it does. Aviation Club, that's kind of nice. Oh, academic library. That's kind of cool. That looks like it belongs with the university. High interest tower. Ziggurat Garden. Ooh. Let's put that here. Wow. There we go. Now they just want more shopping opportunities. We can oblige easily. You'd think the Grand Mall would count on its own, but no, apparently not. It's always so funny to me when you go to a hotel and there's the big glossy hardcover magazine in the drawer, and they're showing all these fancy restaurants and other attractions around the place, but then some of it is just shopping. And I guess I understand if there's like a good artisan scene in the area. Or if you've got... Okay, I am kind of a sucker for those cute little commercial areas next to coastlines where there's lots of little shops. It's like, yeah, this is the same in a lot of places, but I'm still kind of a sucker for it. Alright, university's still doing well. But like when some big international chain has their flagship store in some city and people want to come see it, it's like, what? You want to just buy a dress? Okay. Alright, so the spa resort's happy. We can put one of those resorts out on the lake. Guys, the shopping is right over there. Alright, bring in the cute coastline. If a tree falls in the forest and there's no one around to see it, does it make a sound? We should invest money to find out. What are you gonna do? Put a microphone in the forest? Okay, but you know what this needs to be called? This needs to be the lake resort. Because it's definitely not an ocean. How are we doing? Getting close. Let's bring in another one of those big mountain lodges. This city is becoming a real resort town. Hey, check it out. We have more hotels available. Huh. Despite this one being negative profit, maybe it took a while for the others to catch up. Okay, what have we got? Heritage Hotel, a historical castle turned into a luxury hotel, which offers a unique experience with luxurious restaurants, a large ballroom, spacious rooms, and celebrity treatment for all visitors. Can organize hotel events. Okay. The Deluxe Hotel. With top-notch service and luxurious rooms, the Deluxe Hotel will surely offer memorable holidays. Can organize hotel events. Okay, that one requires no nature. Design Hotel. Also no nature. The Design Hotel will certainly stand out in the city with its unique exterior. With superior room service, the Design Hotel will surely remain fully booked for years in advance. Can organize hotel events. Okay, well, let's plunk down one of these. What's this? Heritage Hotel. Sightseeing, nature. This wants a little everything. A little of everything, but mostly sightseeing and nature. Which are slightly at odds at the moment. Deluxe Hotel doesn't want anything uncivilized. Maybe we'll just put it here. Okay, it wants more business. So let's fill this in with some more offices. Okay, hotel events, business conference, fan convention, or press conference. It has a duration of some amount of time, and it gives me a tourism bonus for a while. Okay, let's do a fan convention. Oh, check out the icon for that. Someone in a costume with cat ears and a sword. I love it. Lasts only 7 days. Expensive. Only a 10% tourism bonus. I guess it's only a few nerds who show up. Press conference. Really expensive, but gives a super high bonus for a few days. Well, let's go with the fan convention. Ooh, it's all lit up. Finally, an event for us nerds in the city. I'm gonna make a bus line. It's gonna start here. Come around this way. And stop. Then everyone should be able to actually get to the hotel. So when you get to 5-star hotels, that's what you get. Big hotels, and they can do events. Oh, okay, so they're still preparing. We've got some tourism bonus there. And the event ends in some number of days. Interesting, that's... Oh, maybe they spend a long time preparing first. Okay. Cool. How's this going? Still building the rocket. This is busy. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna set a policy for this district. Where's the heavy traffic ban? Ban heavy traffic on an area. Make sure there are optional routes available because businesses in the city need to send and receive deliveries. No heavy transport vehicles allowed. Does not affect highways. Let's turn that on. I think that only applies to cars going through the area, so that should cut them off from this route. Let that run for a while and see what happens. Because I want people to take the freeway, not this road. If necessary, I can cut this out, but I'd rather not. What's happening here? Yeah, I think too many people are going to just use this as through traffic. Yeah. I could see maybe building some bus-only roads. Let's see how that does. What it should do is force people onto the freeway. How's this metro line doing? Oh my goodness, we need the big vehicles for you too. Isn't it nice we don't have to transport the metro trains in from anywhere? They just appear. All right. Oh, I know something else I wanted to add to some kind of tourist area. Tourism and leisure, unique buildings. Oh, fantastic fountain. Well, let's do that later. Concerts. Okay, the festival area. We can use that to be able to have a concert. The media broadcast building. Oh, we can't have a music club yet. And the fan zone park. Here's our festival area. If you want some extra lunch coupons, PM me. Shh. People doing shenanigans. This might turn into a bit too much of a major road for what I've got there. Ooh. These are full trains coming in. Okay, yeah, let's do something a little more interesting with this train line. Let's give it another branch over here. And kind of put it parallel to the road for the first little bit. That might not be enough space to slope up. There's something like a transit hub for roads and trains. What do you mean by roads and trains? Because every train station has to be on a road. And usually when you want to connect a train to something, it's to something like a cargo harbor. Like what we've got over here. This is a hub for train traffic and cargo that comes in by water. And there's actually kind of a nice traffic tutorial that someone linked to on the city's Skylines wiki that shows all these nice principles, but it was written before this building was available. And so the closest they could do to this was to have a cargo train station and a cargo harbor right next to each other, and there was so much truck traffic between the two. Just ridiculous amounts. And so that's what this cuts down on. There are other stations that have a hub connection between a train and something else, like there's this one with the metro. Do you mean like an interchange that's got train lines built through it? I suppose some people might have done something like that. Oh, you were thinking the one in the new area might help cargo? There might be some call for a cargo train station. I think I'd put a separate cargo train station in another place. Every train station can only handle passengers or cargo. Though you're allowed to have... They all use the same train tracks. So you can have a train track that, in practice, only ever handles cargo go through a passenger station. It just won't bother to stop there. Okay, now over here, ooh, we could even have a university train station. That's an idea. We'll save that idea for later. For now, I'm gonna send you around the lake. Not a lot of space there. Okay. Now we've got this passenger train line. We can add a stop all the way down here. And now let's make sure that it goes both ways, that it stops in both directions. Can't find path. Check the last train crossing, looks wonky. Okay, I'll give it another look. There we go. Now that train will stop. Like it's a crossing, not a switch. Alright, well we'll see if it can find the way. Well, it's going through. It's hard to see, but these two are in a Y branch, and this one goes across and connects to this one. It doesn't connect to this little piece here, but it doesn't have to. That's a dead end. I can always figure that out later. Does that look okay? Yeah, just barely okay. Alright, well that should increase the number of residents using the train. I would think. I don't actually know. They might prefer the metro. How is the metro? Okay, that's under control. That's under control. In fact, we could turn it down to 5 vehicles. Don't know why it won't let me change the buses, though. How's this bus line doing? It's an extremely busy bus line. There's not much I can do for it except add more vehicles. Ooh, fully booked. Have the maximum possible number of guests at any 5-star hotel. Cool, I got an achievement. Ooh, and we have a music festival happening. This can level up too. How's the launch site? Still building. Let's put in one of these one-way loops. And we'll put a cargo train station there. That'll get goods to these commercial areas. And that doesn't have to have an easy way to the passenger train station. It'll also help get traffic to... Should help cargo get to the rocket site as well. We'll see what that does to it. Wow. Loads of passengers. Probably mostly tourists. And traffic's getting busy. Bit. We can try adding the bus lanes again, at least to the area here. Problem is that doesn't change the area inside this station. That road type is stuck the way it is. Oh, that's got some kind of tram line on it. I don't need that. This is still insanely busy. Not much else I can do for it. What other bus lines need attention? Bus line 8. Which are you? Oh, good grief. East Coast Line. You already have nice buses. But we could still use a few more. Maybe not that many more. Okay, Financial District line, Main Street line. Those aren't overly full. South Loop is pretty okay. And University line. Wow. Still a pileup. Alright, well, more buses should help. We are making some progress on this. At the very least, we have buses constantly coming to take people away. The majority of them are getting off at the spa. Well, that's reasonable. Now, how do I upgrade this? I forget. Organizing successful music events and festivals allows it to be upgraded. Oh, alright. Well, what policies can I set to improve this? Premium studio ad campaign? Sure. We've got money we can spend on that. In fact, we can. How big is the fan zone park? There we go. We could put that up there. Now our other tourist area can join in the fun. That'll be convenient for the university students too. Not sure how much traffic that's getting. Oh, Alex Cincinnati. Thank you for the follow. I'm not sure my activity feed is behaving there. Well, but I can see your chat. If there's anything you'd like to put your name on, let me know, because we can put names on literally anything. Oh, you like my public transit? Well, thank you. It's a tricky thing to get right. I know I've got some bus lines that are still a mess, even without this apparent bug to account for. Why won't it let me use big buses? I don't know. Well, let's see. We've got our festival areas. We've got sports. We've got a university. Let's make a train station for the university. That would be kind of a nice thing, I think. We've got this road that's coming to all the sports stations. Haven't played City Skylines yourself, but you enjoy watching? Well, you may want to hold out for City Skylines 2, which is on the way. The university already has a metro station. It's tucked in right at the big fancy entrance. I'm not doing much with these roads out here. I would kind of like it to be near all the sports stadiums, because that way people can get to the sports stadiums. Yeah, probably good to hold out for that. It'll be interesting to see how well muscle memory carries over from one game to the other. Because you just know there's going to be something slightly different about how, like, roads are edited or something. Some fundamental thing that's going to work very differently, and it's going to throw everybody off for the first X amount of minutes they're playing. Oh, football in the rain. Let's see. Well, this is a university. Let's at least make it a nice tree-lined road. Put it right behind the football stadium. Kind of blends in with the other roads. And then this is kind of just a little... Oh, goodness, what's that bus line doing? Well, I guess it would be beneficial to have the bus line connect up with this train station, too, ultimately. I'm just kind of deciding how I want it oriented. You know, I kind of want to change this up. Let's... I don't know. I'm gonna move this over ever so slightly. Now this road can come straight back between the two. And then we can put in a train station. Elevated train station, regular train station, the cargo train. Is there any relevant hub? Bus, train, tram? That's not terrible. Another train metro hub. Don't need another one of those, I think. I don't think that's necessary. I think I just want a regular train station. Just a regular old ground level train station. I'm never quite sure what it wants here, but it needs to curve out in this direction. There. Now it should stop there in both directions. We could turn it sideways and make it a little... Yeah, let's turn it sideways. Let's put it right behind the baseball field. I was thinking it might be a little far to pull over, but I think this would be better. Can't find the path yet. No, of course you can't. I'll fix that in a moment. Something about the two-way nature of this path is broken. Thankfully, there's only one train line, so all I have to do is recreate it. It's fine, it's fine. You're gonna be fine. We'll just follow you all the way over. Those are all cargo stations. We'll add a stop here. And come all the way around. One there. That's cargo again. This will make a lot more sense for trains coming in both directions. Now we could put passenger train stations over in those industrial areas. I suppose people could use them to commute. And now that that's done, let's examine the university bus line. Because that runs along down here. We can add another stop back there for the train. One passenger service last week, but people are using it now. And let's hook it up with a university path so that people are able to easily walk over from this side. So it's more of a university sports station, but it'll do. Ah, and these are all getting power from the university now. They don't need to be hooked up with this. Oh, we're starting to run short on electricity. Get in another solar updraft tower. Rocket's still in progress. All right. So we got our 5-star hotels, we've got our university. We could put another park up in this area. I could try... Oh, if we're kind of in victory lap mode, I should turn the day-night cycle on again so we can see our fireworks. Okay, yeah, let's make another park up here. Let's see, park area. Let's count on making this area a park. Lilac Gardens. Alright, well, maybe include the lake too. We might go around the back of it. Don't know how big I actually am going to make the area, but there we go. And what kind of parks do we have? We have a city park already. I've made an amusement park before. Zoo, nature reserve. Let's go for a nature reserve. And the first thing we need to put in is a main gate. Oh, Lucy Park, named after your cat. Okay. There we go. All right, and for that main gate, I kind of put my big road in here. This is a busy street. The trick is I want to make sure that I have okay capacity for traffic to get there. Let's try moving some things over. That's got the mall in the way, but I can move that over too. Okay, that should help with the traffic as well. Do I want it longer than that? Maybe a little bit? Okay, yeah, since this is a nature reserve, I can put it on a little bit of a road by itself. I want to get closer to the lake. Okay, and nature reserve. Nature reserve main gate. Alright, Lucy Park has reached level 1. The following buildings have been unlocked. The side gate, and 3 kinds of tents, and 2 kinds of campfires. Okay. And we can put in all kinds of paths, with and without decorations. So let's make some nice winding paths. Actually, first let's set up the water. There. Oh, well, you're very welcome. Let's put in a winding trail. We can send it out around the lake. And we'll put in some little campsites. Campfire Site 1. A small open hut with a campfire and seats. Okay. Some tents. How are we doing? Ooh, celebrate. Gotta celebrate for the 4th of July. Okay, we've got way more entertainment than we need for the next level. Now we just need to attract more visitors. How can we attract more visitors? Advertisement campaign? Sure, bring it in. Mark the park as the main attraction in the city and to make it more attractive to tourists. If you have several parks with this policy active, they are equally attractive to visitors. Fine for fireworks, no. Yeah, I love the fireworks. Night tours. Ooh, visitors can see the park at night on special tours. Ooh, that's interesting. Oh, recycle garbage. Nature reserve buildings have a separate container for biodegradable garbage and handles the garbage on the park grounds. Decrease garbage accumulation by 20% for the nature reserve buildings. Sure. We like having a green city. Now I think what I will put in is a new bus line. Complete line there. And this last one I'm gonna call Lucy Park Shuttle, because that'll just take people to the park and back to the metro and train station. Because if they're coming here specifically to go to that park, I want it to be really easy for them to get there without using other means. I love the colors they choose for these fireworks. It's my understanding that the blue fireworks were some of the later ones that people were able to make because the chemicals that make those colors were more difficult to figure out. National Park, it says. Oh, that's more ambitious than I thought. You think there's a lot of garbage. Let's just do a sweep of the city. Garbage pile up okay? There's a bit of it in Pleasant Park, but it's not so bad. We could do with a cemetery around here, or at least a crematorium. Let's add that. Just make sure we have all the proper amenities. Could also definitely use a police headquarters that can take care of this zone. And a fire station, I'm actually going to put it closer to the park. Firewatch Tower, we'll put one of those close to here too. Any other big swaths of trees that need protecting? Oh, we need more fire protection over here. Oh, it's busy. Move this. Yeah. Put it right by the entrance. That looks better. There's a parking lot, but of course it's just visual. We've also got fireworks at Cedar Trails. Right next to these buildings, which may be ill-advised. I'm sure it's fine. Alright, well. Has anyone got any requests while we're waiting for Lucy Park to level up? We just gotta get more people in. I suppose I can turn on that extra policy. I wouldn't consider it our main park exactly, except that we would love to get more visitors. Disneyland has fireworks. There's no open area left nearby. Well, no, but their fireworks seem to be higher up in the air. I'm not sure what elevation this actually is. It's morning. No more fireworks. There we go. We're getting people. Is there a 5-star hotel? There's this heritage hotel, sightseeing and nature. Sightseeing is pretty strong here. Nature, you kind of gotta be right up next to the lake. Put it right across the street. How well does sightseeing cover that area? A little bit. Little crowded over there. But it does go well with the castle on the lake. Oh, I got an achievement for higher education. Have over 70% of citizens highly educated. That's cool. Okay, you guys want more sightseeing. Leveling up the park might help, but if we can just put another couple of little park buildings next to Lucy Park, that should do well too. Statue of shopping. are some other ideas? Let's get more of these unique things in if they make sense. Transport tower. Climate research station. Oh, we could put that over here. It's a nice thing to have near campsites. Does that count for sightseeing? Yeah, people love it. Time to science the out of the global warming with the new climate research station. Very nice. Boy, that's a castle, all right. Huh. It's got a little French flag on it. Is that Spain's flag? They're covering all their bases. Stand back, I'm going to try science. Yes, exactly. Now, people may use this shuttle to get to the hotel rather than to the park. Ooh. We can have a charity ball, an award ceremony, or a masquerade. Let's celebrate our lovely city with an award ceremony. I know you think the junior campers are square and uncool, but they also do a lot of neat things. Like sing-alongs and flag ceremonies. Looks a lot like the endless flyovers you see in the Tour de France coverage. Oh, yeah. Yeah, over in Europe where you can see all kinds of these castles. Alright, that looks good. What else? Transport tower. Maybe put that by our big crossroads. Where even was that? Do we need a harmony hut? Well, we could put another one of those little rental cabins somewhere. And now, at last, Microsoft and a heat wave do what 13 earthquakes could not. This is the part where my computer crashed. None of the work from this play session was saved. But it's okay, because we got our 5-star hotels and our university, we have our airport, and I got a chance to play around with just about everything I wanted to. The last thing I wanted to do was launch that rocket, and I don't want you to miss out on that. So, courtesy of my first streamed city, Vanyaville, which is not otherwise on YouTube, here's the rocket launch. Thanks for joining me, everyone. See you next time for something new.